Hi, Jack. Hi, Spicy. Hi, Adrian. Streams are so back. I wouldn't say so back. I would say Blue Prince is so back. I like Blue Prince. Um, the only thing that would make the game better is if it was Green Prince, and we just kind of made everything green instead. Hi. What's up? I have I brought the C922, so we have like more than 5 frames now on webcam. Um, so hopefully that's a little bit better. But this is probably as good of a setup as I'll make. I still have my notepad. I remember one of the last things that we did was we found out that Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. I remember one of the last things I did as well was explored the grounds and found where I'm sleeping. It's not in a hotel, it's in a tent. So that's exciting. We also did a few little things to stream. We made sure that Nightbot stopped spamming the random dance emotes and stuff like that. Few little things to make sure. No worries, Jack. All good. I know Laura's still alive, so go watch her before the song's probably more interesting than this. Do whatever you need to do. It'll take me a second to get back into this. Try to remember. I feel like Rainology. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get to floor 46 before you get back. Gotta try to remember what I'm doing. Let's start with Nook. I keep saying floor. It's a room 46, not floor 46, as it would be a very tall mansion. Remember to get the key. Rook in the Nook. I remember that. Chapel Commissary Parlor is one of my favorites because it has that fun little puzzle in it. However, neither of these are that good. I've never experimented what happens when I walk into the chapel without any money. I feel like now might actually be a good time to do that because it's relatively early on. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Just nothing? It's free. That's what I was hoping. But you never know till you try. Cool. So getting it early on is kind of smart, you'd think. Make sure it saves me $1. Storeroom's not a bad placement. Hi, Flog. Welcome. Hello. Everything's pretty good here. As things in life are free, exactly, especially going to a chapel. Storeroom's in a good placement, but I kind of don't want $1 because I'll immediately lose it. Kind of thinking bedroom. Bedroom's also a good placement. How are you today, Flog? Good to see you. This one's the one with the greetings. Yes. Corridor not bad, Pollen not bad. Let's go. Corridor's better later. Someone that post semester. Hi, nice. How long you got until you have to go back? Hopefully a pretty decent amount of time off. Let you recuperate. I'm kind of actually thinking closet. Till end of... Wow, that's a long time off. It's May, June, July. That's like 4 months. That's crazy. I've never gotten this before. Oh, so I don't even need the breaker box now if I can just get through all of them anyway. That's cool. Never had that. College is dope like that. Well, if you have 4 months off, I'm presuming then the rest of it is pretty intense. I presume you won't have that much time off in between. I mean, there's... For every good thing, there's a con to it. Entry parlor. No to the parlor. Probably not to the guest bedroom. Let's go guest bedroom. Yeah, I've wanted to drop out at least 35 times in the last 8 months. Honestly, 35? You're doing pretty well then. Especially given the fact you haven't dropped out. I believe in you. You can do great. Hi, Ricky. Too bad. I actually had a thought. I was thinking of unmodding almost everyone. Like, not Josh, because of reasons, but I don't really stream to the point of needing mods. I feel like I needed mods last time because you know, I stream so often that, you know, people didn't come in that often. Because, you know, they had a life. And so I needed a lot of mods so that somebody was in. But nowadays, I feel like that's not a problem. So maybe just nobody gets a sword. Because, I mean, if I'm streaming as well, Josh is probably free. So if something weird happens, you can just deal with it. Except me. I think especially not you. I'm not looking for drama in my my renaissance of streaming. Hi, Nitrogen! Yeah, I know, right, Nitro? It's pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, I really wanted to play this game. So... And I didn't want to play it without streaming. So here we are. I kind of thought it might have been Nitro, but then the game was was better than I thought it would be. I was more interested. So I decided I wanted to keep playing it. So now we're looking at a possibility of like 2 streams a week, something like that. A 30-second delay, Ricky? That's pretty brutal. I've never had the library. Let's go and floor. That's cool. I'll do the library. First new room, and we're only 6 rooms in or something. Empty book. That's pretty useless. It's another one of those. How was your stream the other day? It was good. I had fun. Exactly. I mean, enough fun to want to do it again. So yeah, it was good. It was like 4 hours. It's quite a lot. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R1 to pull up the directory. Okay. I mean, to be honest, Josh and Recurve are the only OG mods I've seen lately. Sherb's dropped in. Alien dropped in. But yeah, again, those ones were pretty quick high-end buys. Kind of the only other one is Meals. She hasn't dropped in. Probably missing some good mods, but I forgot. I was thinking about R1 and learning more about... wow. Thanks, Adrian. It's good to see you again. Serves, recurve. Oh, Beefy. Yeah. Beefy. Not Bobby Bot. When did that happen? Evelyn, of course. And not Ricky. I don't know what all this means. So I can actually look at specific... You've got all the bedrooms. So there's a whole bunch of bedrooms I haven't found. Oh, wait. There's a lot more. I thought... Well, I knew that there'd be stuff that I haven't found yet, but... Looks like there's a lot of stuff I haven't found yet. I wanted to take the library. So this is an unusual library. I've only drafted it once. Don't even have Stu modded. Yeah, he was modded for a time, I think. I don't remember what happened there. Hi, Darth Goat. Hello, welcome. Too much rumbling and not enough jumbling. As priest kings of ancient Mesopotamia used to say. Oh, really? Were you there for it? Hi, Loafine. Hello. Welcome. Anyway, I'll get back to my riot shortly. It's been good, Ricky. Especially with less riots in my life. I only just found out that I could do this standard. Nursery is pretty rare. No. Anyway. That was good information, library. Too bad. I'm using the Streamlabs chat, so I don't think that has 7TV or whatever, but I can't see a people riots, so doesn't even look like anything to me. At Holly Library book request. Books and periodical requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Oh. Okay, I can actually request books. I kind of like the observatory. I want to know more about stars. Showing a screen chat. Yeah, the screen chat's too small. I'm using Streamlabs chat. So, means I don't have to see. The pump, I learned how to use the pump last time. Let's try and get Simon P. Jones. Yep, that's me. I want to know more about stars. Presume there's nothing that interesting with this. Magnifying glass. I've only found one or two things with magnifying glass. Can I go up the stairs? I really didn't think you'd be able to go up the stairs. I'm kind of shocked. That's gonna mostly be a joke. Fortunately, I don't remember that super long emote name. Or it would be... Oh, yeah. That is very fortunate you don't. I don't either. Nobody do it. Hi, Dollinger. Hello. No, it is me. The one and only. I've just found the library for the first time, so I'm looking through the books. Yeah, unfortunately, Adrian. But hello, welcome. Wow, I had a day that ran for an hour and 22. That's kind of crazy. I bet half of it was just me talking instead of actually playing. My average day is 51 minutes. That's kind of nuts. My oil for the first time. Nice. Nice, clean oil in the car. I've drafted exactly 100 rooms. That's cool. I don't draft many shops, though. So 2, 2, 4, 4. Alright, that's some fun stats. Yes, Adrian. I had a day that lasted over 4 hours. That's crazy. Like, I hope you got a lot done. Oh, maybe my day was working on the pump. It took me a fair while to get the pump going. So yeah, I mean, I guess a few things with a few different puzzles or whatever could take a while. A scrapbook. Baron of Mount Holly, name's nephew. That's me. Somebody put that, like, only just then. I need to find something to put there. My favorite is a den. I do like the den. The den's a great one with 3 doors and a gem. I do get the nook a lot. Wow, that's kind of crazy how often the chapel gets drafted. Probably because I don't pick it, and so it just keeps coming up and coming up. Most time spent in security and most paid for in security, of course. I haven't made any contraptions. That's kind of sad. Most avoided. I never get the bunk room. I still may have never gotten the bunk room. I know secret patches did come up a couple of times. I don't actually recall coat check. Alright, that's it. Some information for me. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's suspicious. I want to know what's behind there. Alright, let's get out of the library. I say as Josh brings a whole bunch of books out. Alright, next room. The servants' quarters. I don't think I've seen that before. I definitely haven't drafted it, but it is a dead end. Same with all 3 of these. I'm in the library. It did tell me that they would be a more rare draftings, and so I've never been in any. I definitely have seen the servants' quarters. Can't use it because there's a gem. Pretty sure I've seen the mail room. I don't really care about a package, but the conference room sounds interesting. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room. So that's cool. That's only ever happened once to me. But it's something. Oh, I see a red note. So okay, well, that's something I have to write down. I have no idea where this safe is, but... Oh, it's a red note. That means it's a lie, right? Red is false unless handwritten. Which means that... I'm going to write it down anyway, just because, I don't know. Safe code is 9083, but it's red. So that's a lie. I was so excited. I thought I found something. That has writing on it? Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. So, I need to be able to get into the safe to find all the notes. Why didn't they put that one in the safe then? Can't find the emote? Good. Josh has emote perm, so if you do find it, he might get rid of it. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have the conference room spread, items are gathered in that room instead. Nice. Coupon book. I've never seen a coupon book before. Save $1 on each purchase. Okay. That could add up if I go buying stuff. Game needs to be updated. Yes. Lots of water. I'd like a tree. Alright. Let's continue. Storeroom's not bad. We still have 2 places we can go. Someone just tried it. Oh, that's what you're saying. Mods? Josh would never do such a thing. I'm pretty sure you already got rid of it. We must wait. Yeah. It would have been smart of me to get rid of it, so probably. You did abuse it. Thank you, Nitrogen, as well. I should have realized that. Alright, we've got finally our first gem of the run. I didn't realize you could magnifying glass this. I just noticed a tear. That's absolutely nothing. It allows me to magnify so much, but I've only ever found like one thing with it. So it's a locked emote we can't use. Oh. I didn't get rid of the emote. Wing just hasn't paid his... Oh, it was BTTV, not 7TV. Remember what it's called? That's why we haven't gotten the Blue Prince VODS yet. Ah. Yeah, probably. Oh, here we are. Hi, Musa. Long time no see. Haven't seen that name in a while. We're getting wild. I'm not realize it's not the correct game. Yeah. That's sad. Den is my favorite overall. Maybe I should, but nah, I'm gonna keep it for later. Let's use the pantry. But hi, Musa. How you been? Long time no see. We just ate an apple. I have to write it down. Why isn't follow age working? Nightbot. Just 2. I've eaten another apple. I'm calorie counting. $4. I think that's everything in the pantry. Corridor, boudoir, observatory. I like the observatory, but it would give me a dead end, so I don't want that. Was not bad. But I could end up locking myself off depending on what happens with the entrance hall. I don't like the choices. Let's go corridor. Nothing in the corridor. Passageway, den. I think den would be great here. Yep, let's do den. Where's that gem of mine? There it is. I'm starting to get some stuff. 3 keys, $5. 2 gems. I've never been in the garage before. Or the terrace. We haven't used any green. I'm not going to the terrace. Get me some green rooms. Oh, this is nice. When I found another apple. Or, no, that's an orange. It's my first orange. I've never eaten an orange before. They give you +5. That's crazy. 1, but it was on the terrace. I have a lot of steps now as well. 72. It's not bad. This is nice. You get a pretty good look at the outside of the house. Let's go on for a bit. Alright. So the terrace, other than its buff of green rooms don't cost anything, all I get is a is plus 5 steps. That's not bad. Alright, gives us another dead end. We only have two of these, but the entrance hall is buried in a hole. The gym allows me to continue with entrance hall stuff. The commissary of utility would end the run. So we're gonna get the gym. Well, at least we've been keeping our steps up. Alright, let's just check what happens, what we could do on this side. Well, that's the only one that continues stuff, so yeah, let's courtyard. That's blocked off. Means if I get a shovel, I've got some things to do. And our last one, getting back to the entrance hall. Let's probably coat check. Although I don't really have anything with me, but I could put it in at the end of the day. I'm not sure I've gotten the coat check before. Oh, that's cool. You can't magnifying glass. I'm not gonna check anything. I'll do that at the end. I don't know what I could still want for this run. Oh, so I can either ring the bell or just look up, and the same stuff happens. All right. Oh, the metal detector. I forgot that was here. Nice. Love metal detector. Okay, this is now our only door. So I'm really hoping it doesn't have 3 dead ends. That would be unlucky. Dark room and 2 dead ends. Alright, so we're doing the dark room. Right. That's fine. And it died. Oh. We're starting to get key cards, but I have... Wow, if I hadn't have picked up the key card, I would be gone right now. That's very lucky. What are these green dots? I don't know what that means. That is horrible. Yeah, it is. Eh, at that point. Let's get the one with 2 green dots, because why not? Oh, it's the dining room. Yeah, no worries, Josh. Feel good. Alright, before we go to the dining room, let's see what's on this side. What has gem requirement? That's a 4. I want the 4. Minus 30. It's the weight room. You minus half of your steps as soon as you draw it. Great. Isn't there... Ah, there's a cooldown. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay. But it's my first time in the weight room, so... At least we unlocked it, I guess. Doesn't look very exciting. This is a terrible room. There's nothing to do in here, and it loses everything. Security would be good to get. I'm looking to see all 3. I don't want the archives. Parlor would good. I think I want the parlor. Good. Hopefully that's lost to time. Hi, Evelyn! No, it's green. This is blue. See? Now you have the contrast. This is a navy blue. This is a green. Cameras are just bad. Hi, Evelyn. How are you? Good to see you. We're playing Blue Prince. I presume you've seen some of Laura or other people playing it. And you know the basic gist. Not as good. You are in the parlor. That is true. This box is empty. May or may not be true. The blue box is true. would that mean that I don't have a colorblind mod? Oh, okay. Feel free to brand wiki. The blue box is true. The blue box is true. So that means that's a lie. That means this box is not empty. Hey. I like those little puzzles. They're fun. Billiard room would be dead end, but I do like the billiard room, and the other two are dead ends as well, so I don't really care about the utility closet. I might use the lavatory just to be able to get it out of the drafting, yeah. I think. Breaker box could still be useful. Yeah. Is there anything in here that I can turn off? I want to keep the key card because I have it. Turn off the gymnasium. I don't think that does anything. I don't really understand most of the breaker box yet. Is this newish? It was January, yes. Yes, we moved on January 28 or something like that. It's good. We're having a good time here. It's super close to our to work, so that's the best thing about it. Those dots like rarity or something? It's not the one I visited. You visited like 3 houses ago or something. Like we move a bit. We love a short community. Yeah, 5-minute walk. Who wouldn't love that? Laboratory. I don't think I've been in the lab before. Typically work over at single labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tents. I think I need some help. The past 3 days I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrive, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips would be useful. Yeah, that would suck. I'm here to work with the lab, and I can't ever find it. I remember you were touring new houses last time I was there. Oh, yeah, that's right. And we got a house that we did look at together. We got one of those. Lived there for a year. And then moved. And then lived in a different place for nearly a year and a half. And then moved here. So. Yes. It's been a while. Why are there 2 empty spots? Strange. Other than that, I don't see anything odd. What about this? Heating and cooling curves. Room temp, melting point, Randolph. I need the magnifying glass. I still can't see that. Cooler is unaffected. Cooler is unaffected. I think that says cooler is unaffected. Cool. Okay. H2O melting point. I don't know what any of that means. People G. Yeah, I should. But like, I don't even know what that means. There's some puzzle here, but move magnifying glass. There it is. At a complete Thor, cooler is unaffected. Complete Thor. Because what if when I'm trying to actually work on this, I don't have the magnifying glass with me? Cooler is unaffected. Alright. We learned something that's probably useless, but it's there. I Anything on the magnifying? No. Nothing over here. No dials to turn. Hi, flatly written. Jack said something, but apparently, I don't know who told Jack, but it's not like it was a secret or anything. Oh, I think I see a puzzle here. But yes, hi, welcome. I mean, oh, Jack, I thought you were meant to be lurking. I guess that's the ultimate lurk. Thanks for gifting us up to Flatly. I appreciate it. I think Josh said, yeah, I mean, it was probably Josh. If it's going to be anybody, it'd be Josh. He's reading a book right now. Thank you, Jack. I think it'd be funny to ban someone we think is never coming back to see if they ever come back in the ban. Well, we'd never know that they came back because they'd be banned. But yes, thank you, Jack. Welcome. Josh's bird. Yep. Yep. Josh's bird. I mean, I did have the discussion with Josh of being like, I don't think I can wait until Thursday to play Blue Prince again. Maybe I should stream on Monday. And well, here we are. And right now, we're doing okay. I'm pretty happy with how we filled out the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranks. Kind of sad I missed that. But I haven't really learned anything new yet. Someone uses the Discord. Yeah, true. Emil. Yeah, but I don't want to ban Emils. We've gotten the blueness. Yes. I was like, I thought I would like it. Obviously, it's a puzzle game. I like puzzles. It's fun. I thought I'd like it, but I didn't think as soon as I stopped streaming that I'd immediately just kind of want to start again. So, but here we are. All right, I've got to write down this. I could theoretically take a photo, but I feel like that's cheating. Hi, Ragan. Welcome. Beefy. I don't want to ban anybody though. We'll take a hold, and it'll be like my other friends who played this for 3 months. Yep. Well, that's kind of why I'm limiting it to only when I can stream. Because if I could just play it at any time, I might not get any real work done. Whereas when I'm streaming, obviously I have to actually prepare around it. I'm not banning Bobby Ricky. Actually, it's complicated. Maybe I should just take a photo. It's going to be hard to get it specific. Oh well, I'm sure lots of people take photos. There. I'm just trying to be mischievous. I'm open to suggestions. Maybe don't be mischievous. Alright. Now I do need to write this down. Okay, number 1 is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PU. Okay. PU. Not open to that suggestion. You said you're open to suggestions. Any suggestions, and well, that was mine. Number 2 is the 4th one on the 2nd is S. It's gonna be like push, widest fence path. I cited it is a wig stream in 2026. I know it's a second one for the year actually. I think since I stopped streaming, I've streamed like once in that year, and then twice in the next year, and then once, and then now twice. So it's rare. Number 3 is H. Yes, okay. Where's number 4? There's a second on the bottom. It's TH. Number 5 is, it's middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. RE? I guess it could be 3. THRE. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. EU? Yep. Push 3, U something. 7 is PA. Up. That's funny. We have a kind of very similar puzzle in our escape room to this. In a, well, not very similar, but it has some similarities. Where's 8? F. 9. 1, 2, 3 from the back is TE. TE. Push up after, I think. Nothing like the seance room. Well, a lot of puzzles are skinned. You could have this, you could have a puzzle in like any themed room. There's a puzzle like this, but it doesn't use periodic table of elements. It uses something obviously themed to a seance. So, yeah, skinning puzzles is an interesting thing to do. TE, I almost lost where I was at. We're up to number 10, RN. So push 3 up after. 3 up after? N. I was there. Were you? Did my pen break? Have you been to... Oh, nice, Ricky, you finally found it. Good job. Have you played Seance? 12 is NE. We're nearly done here. Oh, no, this is the next one. NE. My pen just, like, died or something. What happened? I just played Seance in February. Have you changed your name? Did you used to be known as something else? Because I'm sorry, but I don't remember it. It's not cited. February. What do we have to do in February? Hi! Riz Kofa. It's like Christopher, but with too much Riz. Or maybe not enough. Hi, welcome. We are locked in. I think it says push 3 up after 9. What the heck does that mean? I was on a mission of running Sabaton songs. Nice. Oh, it's a Sabaton song. That's right, yes. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. So I should push 9 and then 3? Oh, it's this. 9. 3. Oh! And Sherbs ran you. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's right. I was doing something that day and I was... yeah, that was sad that I couldn't come in. Oh, that was fun. You guys did well. Yes, you're in the other room. Yeah. Yes. Good time. Thanks for coming and playing as well. That was... yeah, you guys did well. Sam enjoyed writing. Sherbs enjoyed writing you. Thanks for coming. That's exciting. Cool. Welcome. For AU best element. AU is gold, isn't it? Something like that. And what's AG? AU is gold. Is AG like silver? Oh, it's not going to tell me because it doesn't. Yeah. That's fine. Beat it with less than a minute to spare. Nice. Welcome. You would be one of the very, very few people that ever comes into this chat that has actually played one of our rooms. So, thank you. Welcome. See, we have a unbiased opinion saying that it was fun. Believe it. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler. Oh, that's why it's not working. I've never had the boiler room. Where the heck is the boiler room? Should have read the note first before doing all that. A was gold, AG is... I was right! I said that. Yes. I'm smart. Experiment setup in the laboratory. You are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. That's exciting. So working on a project. No worries. Enjoy your project. When you draft a hallway from another hallway... Oh... Oh, this is interesting. Each time you find some trash. Okay, okay. Let's do. Hi, Anushka. Hi. Yes, welcome. It's been so long. It was first time chatting, so hello, welcome. It has been a while since I've streamed, so welcome in. How you been? I'm gonna do that. Yes. Get me approved. Did it approve? Okay, I'm still working out how that works. Not a first time shout out. Well, do you have a new account then? But welcome. No experiments found. Okay, cool. Don't pause. Log into net. Oh. I could just do that. That's cool. Is this. Yeah. I have like a copy and paste. That's fun. Dial up. Lovely. This is everything that I've already been able to look at. So I'm not that interested in anything here, I don't think. Alright. I think let's move on. I spent quite a while in this laboratory. Oh, but no, I did read that. I did. I thought that was a pentagram at first. I'm like, that's a bit scary. Alright, well, I solved the puzzle, but I can't do anything about it because we don't have the boiler room. So, I guess we move on? Alright. Oh, my first locked door. Cool. Great chance of finding green rooms. That is good because all green rooms are free for me right now. But Dwell and Billiard Room are fine. Don't really mind them, but I'm gonna try and take that advantage because it does help. Oh, when I got the shovel. Oh, I need more steps. I'm really running out of steps. Blue Prince. Yeah, I get the feeling that we could do that. That might happen a lot. Flatly, yeah. A few old coins. Oh, that's better than nothing. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I know exactly what to do. I just have to find the boiler room, and I don't actually remember ever seeing that. Maybe? I don't. Pretty sure I haven't done anything with it. Oh yeah, I can look back at past stuff. Oh, I like that even the house changes. I didn't notice that. An ordinary villa, a west-facing villa, a mid-sized, a respectable. That's a fun little touch. Another locked door. Okay, well, I only have 2 more keys left. Are we sure we want to use them all? I do want to get the dining room soon, so I need to go 2 more. So yeah, I guess we gotta keep going. Drawing room is interesting. The room's still 5, but drawing room lets me keep going up to 8. That still gave me the wrong hat. You didn't double check, Ricky? Can't trust the stores to actually give you what you want. Okay, there's nothing in here. I feel like there has been in the past. Yeah, drawing plans, cool. Continue. Is this one you may draw new floor plans? Yes. Okay. Don't want the maids. Don't want the. I like the observatory. Cost a gem, but I see no problem with it. All right, now we can go and have dinner. That's the dinner bell. I didn't know what the bell was last time, and I only just realized what. Okay, it's the dinner bell. That makes sense. Ooh. What's this one? I got a diamond. Okay, so this is free. Other than the step I had to take, it's free. Send someone to get it to me since my battery is charging, and I didn't think the store would be stupid enough to put a cabin air filter, but I have been proven wrong. Oh, that does kind of suck. Diamondist miner. Alright, I got my gem back. I do want to maybe go back to the dining room at some point. I only have 22 steps, and that kind of sucks. But we keep trying. Yeah, I'm not doing a locked door with my last key. It's also locked. Maybe we do head back to the dining room. Eat dinner and continue off over there. Using so many steps. It's all because of this white room. It had to go and take half of my stuff. Oh yeah, I turned the power back on. We can actually see the... I've never had the power on here. I can actually see stuff. Does that mean it's going to be red? Okay, there's no way of knowing if that's red, blue, or green, or whatever. Green memos are found in Hartley's room. Okay. I feel like we should presume this is blue, but presumptions may not be good. Green memos. Green memos in Hartley's room equal false. Cool. That's nice and easy, presuming that that is true. Anything on this? Nope, that's just the same picture but zoomed in. I presume that metal detector is detecting dinner in the next room, but I don't know. There's a heart there. 11:28. No idea what that means, but 11:28 with a big heart. Alright, I drew the heart, so I'd remember. Presuming there's nothing else in here. What about that? Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. So keep an eye on that. Alright, I don't think there's anything here. This probably just would have helped me read it clearer. That's nice. It was too dark last time, apparently. There's a camera. Alright, there was something found. A lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some doors. That's great, given there are two doors that I can't get through on the other side, except with locks. Don't see anything too interesting here. She loves that memo or book or whatever it is. I see... She's the queen. Is that a king? No, that's the king. It's a king. I think. Maids. Well, there was kind of some in the background there, but I don't think so. This photo's a bit fuzzy. Didn't come out too well. One of the things that is frustrating about this game is that sometimes it gives you no information, but other times it gives you too much information. You don't know what to do with it. Yeah. I mean, it really doesn't hold your hand in any way. It's just, here's all of the stuff. You'll eventually find it, whether it's day 1 or day 70. You work it out yourself. Which, I mean, is both pretty cool. Obviously slightly frustrating, but don't see anything too interesting. It's just an open drawer, isn't it? This is the same one, right? It's still going to say 11:28. Yeah. Alright. I think I've looked at everything, nearly everything. There's so many photos of the same stuff. Anything on this table? This maid picture was redone so many times and none of them look good. Okay. I think that's everything. Right. Dinner time. Oh, it's a pizza. Mushrooms, though. Who would have mushrooms? I do not have the furnace, unfortunately. But before I eat, I might as well see what these two are, just in case the furnace pops up. Well, I've never seen the furnace before, so I highly doubt it. But Boudoir's great, because that keeps me open. Whenever you draft a bedroom, I do need more steps. Yeah, and I've still got 4 openings, not including this one. Hi, Dolan. Just speaking of pizzas, there are 2 types of people. Those that like it. Pineapple on the pizza, and those that are wrong. Honestly, there's a 3rd type. Me. I don't care. If it's on, I'll eat it. If it's not, I'll eat it. I actually don't care. I would say I would lean towards having it off, though. If you've got to put me on one side, take it off. But that's with me in most things. Most of the time, I don't like sweet and sour being in the same meal. So, yeah. But I'll eat it, I don't care. It's whatever. Boudoir would be good to keep open, but let's go to the bedroom because I have 16 steps. Then why is Twitch's only pizza emote have pineapple on it? Really? It's kind of crazy. Pizza time. Wow. Dropping a bit of Twitch lore there. So Twitch has made their position clear, huh? Oh, a key! Alright, that made it worth it. I've already read The Red Prince. I don't think I had a magnifying glass at the time, but oh, why did that change? Oh, that was me. But I doubt there's anything too interesting with the magnifying. No. He loves his apples, though. Alright. I got a key, some coins, a few extra steps. Let's continue. I think that was the right decision. Hallway, definitely the hallway. I know it cuts off that left section, but I've only got 1 gem left and I don't really care about the commissary, although I do have $11, that's not bad, but I'm gonna go hallway. Oh, I gotta eat. Let's eat the pizza with no pineapple on it. Blue Prince has made made their opinion clear. Oh, it's a coin purse. Why didn't that pop up in the metal detector? Strange. I thought it detected everything, or does it? Greater chance, but that doesn't actually say the rest of its stuff. Alright, into the hallway. Let's try this way. Try the lockpick. No. I'm worried. I've never had the lock before. I feel like you can just use it as many times as you want, but doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. We know that's false. That's why we like going West Wing. Bunk room. I always skip it, and I'm gonna skip it again. Security for sure. That's my last gem, but it's useful. Before we head in, though, I will see if the lockpick works. It did, right? Combine inventory. The weight room's there. We already have a door. I think we've got to get rid of the lavatory. We don't have a gem. I think it's fine to put a dead end here. We've still got lots of doors. And I don't even have to go in, and I don't have to spend a step. Alright. I don't think there'd be anything interesting here. What I do want to do is put the security to high, so that hopefully less keys will be needed. Security level to high, yeah. I have to see 1 or 2 security doors. I've already seen more than 1 or 2. It wasn't medium though. Offline mode locked. Well, I'm not going back to the other thing, so the breaker box. Alright, I think that's probably all that's interesting here. You are more likely to draw red rooms. Okay, I did want the furnace though, to go back to the laboratory. I think we've got to do the furnace, even though I'm more likely to draw red. But I've already gotten rid of 4 or 5 reds? This would be the 6th red. How many more reds could there possibly be? Off the top of my head, I don't remember any, but I'm sure there's at least 1 or 2 more. Alright, what's wrong with the furnace? First time in the furnace. Or was it the boiler room? No, I got it around the wrong way. The furnace was for the dining. It would have given me more steps. This wanted the boiler room, I think. I should have kept track. Should have wrote it down. Oh, I got this stuff. Not worth picking up. Great, thank you. That's it? Lovely. A rock. All this gave me was a rock. Oh, that was worth it. Use the lockpick. You don't seem to be able to pick this door's lock. That sucks. Oh well. Let's use the key then. The mage chambers. That's right. Don't like the mage. What the heck is the aquarium? It's every color of room? That's crazy. But it was good though, and it'll give me a little bit more steps because of the nursery. I've never had the aquarium, but I want to take advantage of the boudoir. So many. I'm not sure if I've had the magnifying glass for this. Can I like see the... Nope. I was hoping I could see the keypad or something. There's so much detail in this photo. It's interesting that I don't actually see anything useful. Okay, this has something in here for me. Where is it? Ah, key. Well, I spent a key to get in here. Might as well get another key back. This is taking me 1 from the antechamber. I've never made it to the antechamber, I'm pretty sure. So, that'll be fun. First time. Or on the archives. I forgot about the archives. And I'm locked off unless I go to the archives. I don't have any gems. Interesting. I might go archives. I'm not going to be able to see everything, but I've never been in the archives. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. Already some coins. And I got an extra one for the coin purse there. First time that's happened. Nothing very interesting here. Key card. That's great. I'll take a look at that in a second. Marigold wins Herald literary. Oh no. That's the person that wrote the Red Prince. I remember that. Get that out of the way. Popular children's rite of Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. I'm gonna guess that's Red Prince, but I don't know. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relative to Baron H.S. Sinclair. Many began using Marigold as a pen name. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. I don't recall anything about Sinclair. Okay. That was in August, so this is about 6 months later in January. Swinburne author never considered herself a success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, I guess that, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Interesting. I mean, a lot of people take a lot of things that aren't political as political, but also there was lots of throne stuff and red stuff. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them as a person of interest in the bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. This is taking a bit of a dark turn. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumours in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Wow. A lot going on with writers and parties. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, the Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after her arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Manning and White, one of the guys got arrested. Yeah, I always knew obviously it was a puzzle game. I'm a little surprised how much story and lore there is, and I'm like, how important is this? Was seen at the corner suspicious bag underwaved down a local. This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last the trial begins on, expected to last up to with grand treason. Yep. Why? Okay, there has to be a puzzle in here somewhere or something. But I don't know what it could be. Okay. No trace is discovered of Sinker heiress, but her search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, has been last seen by a close friend at 3:45 p.m. getting into the carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point. We are seeking information, so she's now gone missing. Oh, okay, this is the last page. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. I know there are a lot of jewels in this house. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Airs have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued by Royal Guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although the official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen by the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft is politically motivated. Politics. That's not exactly where I thought some of this story was going. Interesting scrapbook. Where are we? We're in the archives. Okay. I guess that makes sense that that type of scrapbook would be in the archives. Alright. Well, let's see what door we can get through on this side. Archived floor plan. Yeah, lovely. Laundry room. Launder currency. Great. Billiard room. That works well enough. It locks off the observatory, but who cares? The drawing room's still there, and hopefully I can get that. I like the billiard room. Why not? It just means I have to go the long way around. But we're still searching the archives. Oh. It's a wall to the antechamber. I don't know if I want to stuff around with that yet. Never been to the antechamber. Kind of scares me. Kind of looks like everything interesting here. There's a hose. Lovely. Ooh, the freezer. Never had the freezer before. Or the wine cellar. Alright, that's a bit unfortunate because I have had the wine cellar actually. Freezes your accounts. I've seen the freezer before. That's a very rare one. It'll not reset at the end of the day, the coins. I do have a lot of coins. They cannot be adjusted or used. I can't even spend the coins. I'd kind of like to use the archived plan, honestly, but I don't have a gem. I might be able to get a gem from like the billiard room or some other places. Can I even click it? No. Oh, of course I have to. I always forget that. Alright, because we've been in the wine cellar, I might do use the freezer, but then... yeah, we're at the tail end of this. I've just never had the freezer before, so let's take a look. Ooh, it's frozen. It's minus 13, 12 degrees. Oh, it's getting warmer, obviously, because I'm here. Oh, I have to wait? That distant thunder used to block your voice while I read. Nice. Is it actually thunder? It's been a bit raining. It's thundering? Looks like there's some interesting stuff here. We've got to wait. It's 10 degrees now. No, usually... oh! Nice. Are they not going in my inventory? I can't even collect gems. Why give me gems in the freezer room if it's impossible to use? It's a pawn in a freezer. I don't get that. Suspicious. It's now 17 degrees in the freezer. That's warmed up quick. Upgrade disc. Set it in one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. You can upgrade floors? Floor plans? It's Morse code. No. If anything, it could be Braille, but no, not to that either. Binary? No, that doesn't. Dominoes? No. No idea what they could be. The network... ooh, an admin key. Let's write that down. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the two unused servers in Mount Holly's freezers. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should one of the primary consoles fail. That's a D, right? REVAD? Little strange. Admin key equals revad. I was wondering if I should take note of at least as many as we can fit in the surrounding walls of the grotto off East Drive. Grotto off East Drive. Like I'm thinking, is something more likely to be drafted in the east? Especially, maybe the grotto is a tile, so I need to get the grotto on the east, and then maybe the network servers will be there? I don't know. Currently at 17 degrees. Oh, that's the other server. Are these the same? Yeah. One. Yeah. They're all the same. Okay. Don't know what to do with that. This stuff hasn't melted either. So I'll probably need to like turn the whole room off, but I don't recall the freezer being in like the utility closet. So how would we... I mean, is there some flamethrower we'll be able to unlock later, or... that's a bit dramatic, but... that's all I got. Alright, well the freezer was a little interesting. And now let's go do the billiard room puzzle. First billiard puzzle of the room of the day. Let's see if I can remember this. So, 9 is 9. 19 minus 14 is 5. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. I got it wrong. Did I? Okay. Back up to 5. 6. Oh! I didn't even notice. That's not the same place. I'm gonna guess that's divided by? Okay, it was. So, 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4, right? Two more... Wait, only one more key. I usually get 2 keys at this. Oh, but it's a special key. Okay. Special key. Are you a maths person? A simple maths. I'm not incredible when it starts to get a bit more complicated. Yeah. I'm probably slightly above average, but I'm not in any way, like, actually really good at it. Just, yeah, maybe slightly above average. I think this is probably the best place to use the special key. Because, I mean, I really don't... This is one of the last doors. And I need a door to get into the antechamber, hopefully. Although, there's also a door in the archive. But we're going to see if the lockpick works. Oh, the lockpick worked. That's fun. Study. Study is a dead end. Great. Main chamber is nearly a dead end. And then the archive floor plan requires 2 gems, so... You may spend gems to redraw floor plan. Yeah, I don't need that. I guess I have to use the mage chambers. I mean, just to give me one more place. And I've never been in the mage chambers, so... And it also counted as a... bedroom. I see. There's a little bit of purple. I hadn't noticed that. So that gave me 5 more steps. That's cool. Staff notice. It's Mrs. Babbage. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Oh, they were talking about Sinclairs. I forgot that. That's the Sinclair. Any staff who have any interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday. Interesting. But all Mrs. Babbage. I've realized I'm not doing too well with the names here. I think I need to write down a glossary of names. So H.S. Sinclair is my uncle slash master, like the benefactor. He's the lord of the house. Mrs. Babbage is the head of the maids or the staff or whatever. Let's just say head staff. That will jog my memory enough. Hi, Square One. Welcome back. Hello. How are you? I'm just trying to remember all the people. I should have just said Baron. He's a Baron. That's right. Welcome, Square. See, I've already forgotten the person that writes all the stuff. Marigold. Marion Marigold is the pseudonym of that person. Hi, Shark Savage. Yes, of course I remember you, Shark. Welcome. It's me. Found a game I wanted to stream and we're here. Welcome. It's good to see you. How you been? How's the years been? Long time no see. I wonder which one's Mrs. Babbage. That one. I reckon that middle one. Where you been? I mean, living life. Running my own business. Been very busy. Yeah. Living. And, had a game I wanted to play and a few spare hours here and there. And here we are. Definitely the bunk room. Because, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a hamster! And he moves. That's cool. Hello. Oh, that's cool. This is like the first living creature in this whole place. That's nice. But yeah, obviously that why would you have a campfire on wooden? This is wood. That's a terrible idea. Ooh, coins. Hamtaro is the cutest. That's their name, Hamtaro. Oh, he's running! Hi, Hamtaro. Yeah, good exercise. Oh, he's got little bunk beds too. In the bunk room, he's got little bunk beds. Just been working and watching Twitch, I guess. Oh, fair enough. That's a fun time. Run away. I just named it that after the anime. Oh, alright. Well, it's Hamtaro now. Today's a good day because Simon is a camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I'm Simon. Aww. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having an young brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is... Oh, that's brutal. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away... I'm guessing I wrote that after reading that. Alright. I was had more fan at camp than he has had in his entire life. Oh dear. Brotherly love. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my airplane in the... Get out of the way, magnifying glass. Airplane in the bushes, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he has no presents for his birthday. Oof. Hi, Thistle. Best book in the game? Yeah. So far. I don't need any presents. Because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Why are they writing in the same book? I mean, he's stolen the book from his brother. Today's a good day because my brother returns from college. I think there's been a bit of a time skip here. And I get to finally return him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. Nice. Well, all's well that ends well. He returned the book, but there's also no more from Herbie. So maybe he never actually found it. They have some cool stuff. There's a lock down there. 2 more pawns. Okay. Wow. It's a fun little room. The first time in the bunk room, despite it coming up a lot. But this room counts as 2 rooms, so it's pretty cool. So does that mean that the nursery, whenever you draft it, it gave me 10? Surely, right? Because, you know, Hamtaro was here. Alright, I think I have a long walk back. I've got to make it back to the drawing room. That still has a door for me, but I've got to go billiard archives all the way back to the drawing room. Alright. And then I'll probably have to come all the way back. Let's see if anything happens with this antechamber, I guess, before I head in. I guess there has to be a way for me to open this door in a different room or something. I don't know. Strange. Alright. Let's start our walk back. I don't think there's anything I can do in security. Oh, there's an upgrade disc. That's right. Log into network. There's also I don't know if this will work, but we got a different password. REVAD. REVAD. That's sad. I don't think it can be anything else. Alright. I'll log in with that. Although, is this how we insert the disc? I feel like I need to get out. Data transfers? No. Alright, log out. Can I insert disc? There we go. Enter. Oh. Oh, it upgraded the storeroom? Storeroom data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. So I either get 1 more key, 1 more gem, or 9 more coins. Honestly, I feel like the things that I run out the most are definitely keys and gems. I think gems would be more useful to have. Is this the upgrade you want? I guess. Alright. Have I got the storeroom today? Yeah, there it is. It's in the very corner down there. That was a good place for it. I've used so many dead ends, but there's still so many more in my drafting pool. Alright. We continue our walk, but that was cool. I like that little thing there. Lavatory, I didn't enter the lavatory, but I don't think there's anything in there. Can't even eat anymore. Come on, there's an extra piece of pizza. I should be able to eat that. Through the dark room. Weight room. Oh, yeah, the weight room also has a door. I forgot about that. Not that these will go anywhere, really, but... Mail room, workshop, or floor plan. Have I ever been there? I don't think I've been in the mail room before. I've been in the workshop, but once. Let's get the mail room. Order placed. Oh. There's something. Where is it? A letter? Simon P. Jones, that's me. I think. from Dad. Open. No, nothing interesting here. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. Length of time, it's my 5th day. It's not that long. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. Oh, that's good. You could have just handed me the letter then. I wanted to try and post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Nice. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. House is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you, despite my best intentions. I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigi blocks. It doesn't work. That game. Where's this thing? Oh, a singular coin on the floor. It's a bit disappointing. Alright. Oh! I usually just turn all these green, but it looks like I can actually do something. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Okay. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. What? Oh dear. This is going to be brain inducing. Okay. Fuse box. We turn green. We turn green into blue. And then press a blue indicator that is next to a red. Well, then how do we get a red indicator? It doesn't say how to get a red indicator. But I guess that's maybe where the more detailed instructions go. But press blue next to red to activate purple. To activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. 5 purple needed to get 6th. To do what, though? Alright, we have information about a puzzle. No idea what it means again. But that's fine. Yep, thank you, Thistle. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane. Wait. No. Where is it? Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. I don't know who Denny Ravane is. I'm going to write that in my list of names now. Denny Ravane. Denny Ravane. This is the mail room. Addressed to Denny Ravane to send as he's no longer employed. Fired. Okay. I should also see what this says. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? I don't know. Did they? Denny Irvine. I feel like that's important. Denny Irvine steal Baron's mail? Question mark. Oh, like where'd my notes go? It was upside down, so I was opening it from the back. May have stolen Baron's mail. Oh, Denny. That was silly of you. I got you fired. Okay, I don't see anything else interesting here. My own letter. A memo. That's about it. Alright, how to deliver a package will be delivered here at some point, so that's fun. Right. Now, this will be our last room we get to draw, as we've dead-ended everywhere else. It has been good. This is definitely the most rooms, and at this point, the most time I've spent on a day. Did I ever get... Oh, I could go back to the courtyard. I forgot that I got the shovel. I think the terrace had one too. So much to do, so little steps left. Given this is my last one, I might as well use the special key. Well, that doesn't really do anything. 7 locked doors. I've never had that. And I have 2 more keys. Let's see if any of them open with my lockpick. Ooh. It's empty! Woo! Oh, okay. Oh, another upgrade disc! Yeah. That's cool. Alright, this lockpick has been working out. God, I have 2 keys, and now 3 of them are locked. I need this one to work. Oh, that sucks. I might be able to find a key in the courtyard or something, but I might as well just end up using my keys here. Oh. So that would just get me into the other space. That's the back of the mail room. So that means I'm guessing I don't need to unlock this. There should be nothing behind there. So let's see this one. Ooh, a lever. Oh. Too bad I can't get in through the maid's chambers. Huh. Okay, well I've found one way to be able to open up the antechamber. I guess I had a 1 in 4 chance of it actually letting me in, and oh well, didn't work out for me this time. Alright, so I want to go back down to, where is it? What was it called? The coat check, so I can check in one of my things. Maybe the lockpick. The lockpick has been great. I might do that, and then I also go to the courtyard and the terrace to see if I can get any more keys, but I am only at 33 steps. I might not be able to do all of that. This has been a long floor. This has got to be my new floor record. Oh, and I can use my upgrade disc here. Good timing. This is fun. Yeah, I have ended up learning a lot from this. And the Nook, I do love the Nook. It's going to give me 2 keys now instead of 1, surely? I'll have a few different things. 2 keys, 1 key, and bacon and eggs. And you will always draw library after drawing this. I don't remember what the library looks like. Like, does it have doors? I can't look. Is that useful as the library? I've only been in the library once. It doesn't... Okay, no, I'm remembering. It has at least 1 door on the right when you enter. At least 1 door on the right. I remember that.
Whoa, a new follow has appeared in chat. Dan.
That scared me. I was like, who's talking to me? Thank you for the follow, Jamaldehyde. Hello. Welcome. Breakfast Nook, Reading Nook, or just Nook Nook. I kind of want to go Nook. Nook, I reckon. Yeah, just more keys? Why not? Following was a hint. Nice. Alright, we're just gonna go Nook Nook. Welcome. How are you? We are just finishing up this day here in Blue Prince. Just doing a last couple of little chores. I need to go down into the gymnasium. We're gonna quickly put something in. Oh, there's something in it. Where would it? I missed the garage keys. Oh, I haven't had the garage. Oh well. I don't need to go. Oh yeah, I need to go to the courtyard this way. Let's dig this up. A turnip. 6 more. It's an oversized turnip as well. And pick up that. Pebbles. Lovely. Alright, that's everything. Now let's check this in. Boop. I think the key card's been great. But we can get around without the key card. Coupon book I didn't use once. I think the lockpicks. Put them in. Choose this item any day you have the app. Okay. No more lockpicks, but I really don't think I was going to use them again in here. Now I want to go to the terrace, because that's going to have something to dig up, and then that's, unless it gives you something really cool, I think that's it for this day. That's gonna have something. Is that actually like semi-real time? Pretty sure the terrace had something to dig up. Or was I just imagining it? Oh, there's nothing. Oh, the veranda did. They're probably thinking of the veranda. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. I think that's it. It was a very good run. We only had 5 more available things to put down. The library was a 1. Right. Let's cover less common. Yeah, okay, that actually would have been interesting with the less common stuff. Maybe I should have done that instead. But I've forgotten about the less common things because I couldn't check up on it. 2 keys is fine. Okay, let's call it a day, I guess. Still no keys yet. No keys, $15, which will be going over into my next run. We'll call it a day. Alright, I want to know how long that was. Scarlet Inn of the Dead. I had 13 dead end rooms. That is kind of fun. And 8 red rooms. I wonder if, like, I had a lot of bedrooms, or even more bedrooms than red rooms, it would have been like the purple Inn of the Dead or something. But I did have a lot of red rooms. So I'm pretty happy with getting 40 rooms with that many red rooms and that many dead ends as well. The dead ends just really came up at good times where I was going to dead end anyway. Except for the furnace and the freezer. They were a little unfortunate. I couldn't get any further. Red dead beds. The red dead bedrooms. Took 81 steps, found 11 things, and 14 new rooms out of the 40. By the last couple I've had like 3 new rooms, 4 new rooms, so now 14. That would be the library, the conference room, the terrace, the laboratory, the weight room, the mail room, the veranda, the great tool, the furnace, the freezer, the archives, and the mage chambers. And maybe the bunk room. I don't know. I wasn't actually counting. Alright. I think that was a pretty successful day. I think we learned a lot. And we're going into this day with 15 coins right off the bat. Hopefully that helps out. Maybe I'll get the commissary early, because usually I don't get the commissary. I only just noticed that the fountain has stairs down it. I need to get to the pump room. I'd never noticed that before. And there's like an entry. Has that always been there? I mean, we glide over it every single time. But there's an obviously I can get down there. Alright, I want the pump room at some point. I wonder if there's any other secrets that this place holds. Okay. Well, I wasted a step. But, oh, well, 2 steps actually, but it was worth it. Bedroom, the spare room, the storeroom. Probably the spare room. It's a little bit whatever this early, but it fills up stuff. Okay, and now I can get like a dead end if I really want to. Well, the nook, all of these are exactly the same. It's just, what do I want early? Kind of want the parlor, because I really like the parlor. And I don't need money, so we're going to go parlor. Alright, what do we got? The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. If that's true, it could be this box. The blue box. They all have statements with B's. So of course that's true then. With a statement containing the letter B. Well, this is the blue box is true. Well, we already knew that. Okay. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Alright, I'll go try and find a U. Just have to pick up this first. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Well, this contains the letter U. The very last letter. This has a U. And this does not. Well, one of these has to be false. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. If these two are true, then the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. All of them contain B. The blue box is true. Doesn't that mean that has to be false? The gems are in a box. So if that's false, then it's this one because it doesn't have a U and the other two do. I don't know. They're starting to get a little bit more difficult, I feel like. Ooh, the garage keys. Nice. Didn't even need the metal detector for it. Okay, well, that was fun. Courtyard Chapel mailroom. Your package has been delivered. That's cool. You can probably spare a dead end there, and I don't really like the chapel or the courtyard, so... Eh, whatever. Package. What'd I get? A sleeping mask and 2 gems. Okay. Ooh. What does a sleeping mask do? The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, you gain 5. Well, I haven't entered any bedrooms yet, so that's good. Is there anything else I do in here? No, I think the ordering of the stuff is all in other places. So I think that's it from here. Cool. Sleep mask. Alright, and now I've dead-ended this area. So let's go the opposite way. We do like the West Wing. Nursery, utility, and corridor. These all suck. I don't, like, for where we are, I think we have to go corridor, but like, I usually like to leave corridor till later. Alright, go corridor. Nothing good in here. Nook! Office! I've never had the office, but it costs 2 gems. Bedroom is fine. The Nook obviously good for keys, but I don't need keys yet. Nook is pretty perfect in this area. Will I be coming back to the bedroom? I mean, probably not. Have I been in the office? I'm second guessing myself about being in the office. So let's just get the Nook. Has there been an office? There must be an easier way to do this than just check back with everything. I don't see an office anywhere. Hard having not played this for like 4 or 5 days or whenever the last time I played this. I don't remember if I got the office. Anyway, we have our upgraded Nook, our first thing that we've been able to enter with an upgrade, but only 2 keys here. I'm kind of regretting I've still got the library. So many dead ends. Let's get the pantry, I guess. I'll get to eat something. It's another apple. Alright, I'm still writing down everything I eat. This is my 4th apple. It says that they only bought 5 apples, so surely the apples are about to run out. Storeroom's a dead end. Den could be used better in other places. Am I really dead-ending myself and just going for the entrance hall, hoping that that looks good? I think I do, gotta. I don't know. Storeroom was also upgraded. I now have more gems in here. Gems are there. Alright, this is great. We've got like 5 rooms and only 1 place to head out now. But at least I've gotten rid of some bad-ish rooms. And ones with not many doors. Those better give me some options. Wow, I have to do the chapel because the others will kill my run. Great. Chapel it is. It's okay, I have 20 bucks. It's not a big deal. Hallway. Hallway is fine. Bedroom is not fine. Security is not fine. We have to go for the hallway. Alright. This is nerve-wracking, only having 1 door to ever open. Read that right? Yeah. Alright, we have to go for the kitchen. Not exactly what I like, but okay, I do have $19. We can get some bananas, club sandwich, chef salad. We're getting glazed salmon. If I have the aquarium, so I'll be on the lookout for the aquarium. I've never had the aquarium before, though. So I kind of doubt I'll be able to work that out, but I'll be on the lookout. Again, they're only giving me rooms with 1 available entry. We go den? I think we have to kind of go den so we can keep straight shot out, or this run isn't going that great. Look at my gem though. I have so much like resources. Drawing room still in the wrong direction. Oh, the run's for a second I thought it was over. I still have the ability with the drawing room, but I need whatever this is to be going right. However, the drawing room, it does have the ability for me to redraw. So if it's not something good, I'll have a second chance. The bedroom is fine. There's no problem with the bedroom. Let's do that. Nothing. Oh, an apple. Is there usually an apple in the bedroom? I don't know. That's my 5th apple, but it's also not part of the pantry, so I don't know if that counts to that count. I do usually walk into the bedroom the other way. Maybe I don't see the apple. Dark room is okay. Dark room gives me 2. I think I'm gonna go dark room. I do really want the garage because I have the garage keys, but it would obviously end, so I'm not doing that. We're just gonna hope dark room looks alright. And it fizzles out. Great. It's locked. Lovely. Alright, come on, give me something good. We're gonna go right. The furnace. It's a dead end. Alright, I've seen nothing good about the furnace other than I got a rock from it last time. Come on, don't give me a dead end. Gem requirements. I'm just gonna go for the one that doesn't have a gem requirement. It's the library. Which heads right? Wow, this was a pretty terrible day. Is there anything good about the library? The good is that usually I'll get something great here. But nope. Not this time. I think if I'm in the library I can look up things or something. I forget. Oh. Oh. Oh, this just gives me a book that I already knew about. Okay. Clara Epson. How's the game going? Fine. This is a bit of a dud run. But it's fine. Can I order a different book? How do I do that again? Oh, there's a trunk. Didn't know there was a trunk there. Fair, yeah. I have dead-ended myself, and I've only gone through that many floors, rooms. It's not good. And they keep giving me good stuff. I actually have so many resources, and yet nothing to do with them at all. What did I say? If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R1 to pull up the directory. Do I have to like click on? I click on it afterwards. Okay. I see. Well, I don't think there's anything. Oh, I do want to try and check something out. A different, better book. Is it here? No, that's just my stats. Is it down there? This game is so much about memory. Lockpick kit. Yes, that was the first thing I did. My favorite floor plans is the dark room? No, it's not. That's a lie. Maybe one day. Yeah, I really do want to get into the garage. Of course, the things that, you know, are the most passed up are the things that cost a lot of money. Cost a lot of gems. So can I get rid of this book? I don't want it anymore. Maybe I have to wait till the next library to be able to do it again. Okay, I literally don't think there's anything else for me to do here. And I learned absolutely nothing, except for how bad a run could be. No open doors for me. No. Alright, well, let's call it a day. See, with the roguelike, sometimes you just don't get what you want. It's going to pull my average day time down, given that one was 20 minutes or something. I don't know, it's a cozy cottage of 18 rooms. Yep. I didn't even find any new rooms. So at least would have been something. But that's okay. I did technically find out one thing, that the stairs go down from the the water fountain feature thing there. But I could have realized that at any day. Alright, this is day 6, I think. We go again. Always not bad, store pad. Let's go. I want to keep things open this time. I shut them all down last time. What about here? Don't have any gems. I like the parlor. Yeah. We were able to get one parlor thing, which is useless. It just made everything harder now. I bet this one's going to be harder. Yep. Kind of annoying you have to pick that up every single time. The black box is empty. Well, that's the black box. The black box is true. The black box is black. Okay, well, that's obviously true. So these two are both liars. Right? Because one's always true, one's always false, and one is uncertain. Given that one is true, these two both can't be true, therefore they both have to be false. The black box is true, the black box is lying, therefore the black box is not empty. Yeah. Oh, I can go pick up my lockpicks. That'd be great to do at some point. Yeah, might as well do it now. I've got plenty of doors open for me. Give me my lockpicks. Lockpick kit has been returned. Yay! Okay, I have 2 gems and lockpicks. Spare room, pantry, security. Security... No, pantry, no, spare room, whatever. So, such a dud room. I hope some puzzle or something uses it. Passageway, cool, but it takes all of the gems I got. Store... I think I might have to get... I don't think I've ever had the passageway, honestly. And every single door would be open to me. Ooh. This is a kind of fun room. Doesn't look like there's anything I can actually do here, though. The Nook is good. The observatory is not. Oh, no. Yeah, let's get Nook. Keep my keys going. Pick up these 2. That looks like everything. Chapel would be fine there. Corridor's also fine. Commissary is... Well, I can't afford it, so... Chapel also, I don't have any money yet, so let's just use that. Ooh, a gem. Thank you. Great, since I didn't have any. Storeroom. Den. Den's good. Pantry's fine. Den? Well, might as well take the den. Before we head out of this chapel, though, I'd like to check what's on the other side. Oh, it's locked. Can't get through. Pick up my 1 gem for the den. Gem den. Oh, there's a lockbox. So these kind of randomly appear. You can't use a lockpick for a trunk? I feel like kind of should be able to. Come on, lockpicks. I kept you around for a reason. Finally. Corridor, not bad. Drawing room, great. I have a gem, that's good. Yeah, drawing room. We're going really high here, but we've kept doors open, like, everywhere. It is a bit concerning that later in the game, though, the run, that I won't have any things to open up doors for me. Workshop, security... They're all fine, but I kind of don't love them, so let's redraw. Closet, conference room, secret passage. I've still never got the secret passage. It costs a gem. I don't want that. Conference room is fine. keeping it so open. Yeah. Let's check what I can get over here. It's locked. Yay. Bedroom, utility, nursery. Don't love them. Billiard, commissary, pantry. I do love my billiards. Maybe I should have gone pantry because I don't have any money. 6. 8 times 2, 16. 7. Oh wow, we are getting calculator. I mean, divided by 14. I mean, that's probably not too hard because that's just doubled 7. But maybe cheating. 7 times 4 is 28 divided by 14. Oh, is that just 2? Yeah, okay. And I actually write it down. It's pretty simple. 2. 17 plus 15 times 20 divided by 10. This feels too easy using a calculator, but these are not easy numbers. 17 plus 15 times 20 is up to 640. Wait. Divided by 10 is 64. What? I got something wrong. I should have written down what color's what. I thought it was 17 plus 15. Then times 20. No good time like the present. Yeah. I'm gonna kill it so that I can go back. You will miss. Yeah. Okay. So the blue was just obviously the number. I don't even need that. 8. The pink is times. So that's 16. Pink is times, and I got that right. So billiard, pink equals times, and then this was 7 times 4. 28 divided by 14 was 2, so that was right. Purple equals divide. That's what I was doing, wasn't it? Oh, so what was the answer to this? It was 2. So that means the yellow was addition. That's how we were working out. No, it's yellow subtract. It just would be an extra green if it was addition. Yellow is subtract. So it wasn't 17 plus 15. That's why the numbers got crazy. So 17 minus 15 is 2. 2 times 20 is 40. 40 divided, so it's 4. That's a whole lot more reasonable. Okay, definitely helps when you just, remember. You even have it all. Plus, minus, times, divided by. Oh, it's basically there. So from the inner circle to the outer circle, it's plus, minus, times, yeah. Okay. I mean, that's also helpful. Where are we? There, with the conference rooms next. That would just take us back to the conference room. I don't really care much about that. I might have the lavatory just so I can get rid of it in a relatively okay place. It's not fantastic, but it's fine. Alright. And then we get out of here. We keep going up into the conference room. This had a tiny bit of info. This safe code. That's wrong. Door is locked, and I can't lockpick it. I have 4 keys, but I know a few things down there need locks. But I might as well. Greenhouse. You are more likely to draw green rooms. I don't think I've ever had the greenhouse. East Wing Hall. We are in the east. Yeah, why not? That's a nice hat. Okay, is everything going to be locked? Probably. Oh, good. The lab. Yeah, it's... No, I think I could maybe block this off. We've still got parts to the left. I think we have to go lab and spend that. Let's get the closet. I hope a gem's in here. Oh, it's a re-roll and a gem. Also, after you may use that to roll new. Yeah. That's good. And a gem. Yeah, I already did that. Do we use the key? Yeah. We have 3 of them. 2 now. The attic! Never had the attic. 8 items, but I only have 2 gems, so oh well. Don't really want any of these. Because they all will dead end that little... Yeah. I only have 1 of these. Used it straight away. Ooh, the dining room. Dining room is great there. Yeah, I want the dining room. It's dinner time. I don't have the aquarium, so I don't know if I want this yet. But look, it's a steak. Oh, no, that was last time. What's it this time? The showroom. Never heard of it. Literally. Never come up before. Locked. Yay, lockpick. Doing its work. Bedroom gets us in. Security's not bad to have right here. Cost that 1 gem. Bedroom also not bad, but it blocks off a little. Let's get to security. I'll put us onto low security probably. These locked doors are everywhere. And my lockpick really isn't doing that well. Alright, let's put it to low security, which means more locks, but that's okay. Key cards. I don't have the breaker box yet. I would have wanted that on high for that. Set security to low. And then if I do ever get the breaker box, I want to put the offline mode to unlocked. Hi, Barney! Long time no see. I haven't seen that name in a while. Welcome. It's good to see you. How you been? Hope things have been going well for you. And we can't get in here. No. We have 2 more keys. We'll use one of them here. Dark room, commissary, weight room, lose half. I don't want to do that. I think it's got to be dark room. I don't want to spend the $1. It's funny how high we are. All that space down there. Good on remembering the Ricky thing. Don't know if I want to go in here yet. I can see that one is a security, so I can't even get through there. I'm probably going to guess the other one is. I think it's time for me to head all the way back down. I only have to go to the den. I'm a little worried about steps. I've only got 30. Do I eat this? Yeah. It's a good looking steak. Porterhouse. Very nice. Are you still in Sydney? I am, yes. Still Sydney. I've been here since 2021. I have no plans to leave anytime soon. Got a few things set up here that I don't want to leave. I'll probably go back to Melbourne one day. Or somewhere else. Oh yeah, I did try that. Do I continue down or I just go from here? I've got enough steps. I wanna... Nah. I only have the one key. No. If I had more than one key. I think I've never gotten any money from this run so far. I can still go through the chapel with ease. Alright, what's it? The gym, don't love, but it's not terrible there. The pantry gets me money, but it only allows me to go back to the chapel. I think the gym, but I'm not going to go in there. It's just going to be a spare place, another door. Oh, I could lock us up because the den's there. Den's there, yeah. Maybe this is a good place for that. And that chapel door is locked anyway, so that prevents me from having to use the key for it. Let's go to the bunk room. You've convinced me. And we can say hi to the little hamster. Hello. But there's nothing else interesting in here. Probably shouldn't have gone in. But it was worth it to say hi to the hamster. Archive is a bit scary. Commissary and I've never had the laundry room. And I think I'd prefer that over having to go to the archives, even though it uses my last gem. Commissary also goes in the other way. Oh, the laundry room's a dead end. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Oh well. Let's find something new. It allows me to launder money, and I have no money though, so it's probably useless, but at least it gives me information about what to do in here. This service costs $5, and all of my gems will be exchanged with all of your coins. Oh. All of your keys. So, gems turn into money, keys turn into gems, and all my keys turn into money. No. But none of my money turns into things. I kind of wanted this so that I could turn money into things. Okay, well if I have way too many gems or keys, then I can do stuff, but it's very rare that I have a lot of gems or keys. Interesting. They swap, so your money will swap. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So all of my... Yeah, gems will turn into the money, and all the money will turn into gem... okay. So it is everything. It's got one of each. It costs $10 though, so that would just disappear though. The $5 just disappears, and the rest would probably... I don't know. Either way, there's nothing I can do about that now. I only have one key. Alright, we have to now go back down to the entrance hall. Got all the way up to rank 9, and now we're heading back to the entrance hall. At least we've still got 37, 36 steps. Record box is interesting. The pool, but I don't have any gems. This locker room, the sauna, and the pump room. I'm interested in the pump room, but just generally, nothing too specific. So I think we're actually going to go with the breaker box. We haven't been to the dark room yet, so that would help there. I have to go all the way back up to the security room to get the other stuff turned off. Yeah, I do want the breaker box before we leave, and that's probably a pretty good place to put it. Pantry helps as well. I'm sure I'll get the breaker box at some point. Let's finally get some money. And some more steps. I ate a banana. I was curious whether I've eaten now all of the apples in the building. And the banana shows up, so that's 1 point for I have. Guest bedroom, storeroom, corridor. Oh, that's not really what I wanted. I guess we've still got the den that has an open spot, and we've got the dark room and the entrance hall. I do kind of need keys and gems and stuff. I'm gonna go with the storeroom and hope that we get some good drafts out of the entrance hall. Don't know if it's the best decision, but the RNG will either be on my side or it won't be. And it won't be. Cool. I just needed something that had something going straight. And this does not. Alright, that's fine. I'll put a dead end here then. Guest bedroom. Anything interesting in here? Cowie. We've read that. Okay, well, we came up and barely did anything, and now we have to go back up to the den. That is a locked door, but I have 2 keys now. When I was there last, I only had 1. I think we head up through here, spare room, passage to not go through the chapel. It'll take $1 from me. The first time today, actually, just in general. I've been going through the chapel with barely anything. There's that $1. Alright, let's open this up. The gymnasium. None of them go straight? I just needed one of them to have something going straight. And now I'm stuck with only the dark room. I guess we do the wine cellar then. Get rid of another dead end. And it has 3 gems in here. Nothing else. Like are there some sort of patterns with these wine that I'll need at some stage? I mean, it's like there's got to be like a puzzle in every room, not just hey 3 gems and that's it. Yes, keep going up all the way. All the way. Oh, I should have gotten the breaker box when I had the chance, because now I wasn't able to get it. I really thought I'd have a bit of a run through the left there. Oh. Oh, I also have that dining room little spot, but that's barely anything. And turn off. Let's go for the middle. Oh! The mail room. I've had this 3 times in a row now. At least I get something next time I come in, but it's a dead end. Does that dead end me? Because I can't get through here? Unless somehow this gives me the breaker box, I think this is it. Yikes, yeah. It's time. Oh, the music room. I've never had that. Might as well just do it, because why not? 1 major key and 1 minor key. Don't know what that means. But yeah, I've never had it before, so I guess I'll do that. It does give me a key, so I'll go back down to the trunk and see if anything comes out of the trunk. It's probably just going to be money or something, but probably nothing useful. Don't know if any of this is any puzzles anywhere, but At least we got some music playing. Oh, it's the garden key, the secret garden key that I've had the second time now and still have no way of using it. It's very melancholic music. Ooh, denoted in verse. What does that mean? Denoted in verse. I wonder if I need the magnifying glass here. Like if there's some things that is, like I see one treble clef on each page at the bottom left there. Don't see them anywhere else. Are you taking screenshots of anything? No. Somebody did mention that last time, but I haven't even really thought about screenshots. Because we've seen this before. Where? I don't remember what room had other ones, but this is my first time in the music room. And I know we've looked at these pages before. Maybe it says like, there's seems to be words missing, maybe? Find here, within these first words sung, the key you seek in me. But half the sheets are missing from the four you hold. Okay. There's something going on here. Interesting. So now I need to remember where I found them last time. There we go. Shots taken. Nice little bit of music to get us through our last moments here. Oh, there was coupons here. Not that I needed them. Alternatively, the screenshot button on the PS5. Yeah, but I don't like that button. Right? I have to do that. And then, like, how do I even get there? Like, I don't know how to do that. Where am I going? I think I'm just going back down to the den had a trunk in it, just opening that up, seeing what's in there, and then we're done. That's this run had a lot of potential, but I think I just used way too many 3 doors all the way down here. And then, so when I wanted to go in, I had dead ends or corners that led to dead ends. It started off so well and ends so suddenly. I will head back to code check. I think I can put the thing back in. Oh, the garage keys. I might put the garage. I really want to get the garage. Where's the code check? That's at the very bottom. Another dollar gone. And it doesn't matter. After such a good first day, we've now had 2 kind of dud days. I haven't really learnt that much. But we keep on keeping on. Check, and logic really wasn't as good this time, but I've never had the secret. I've never even known what to do with the secret garden key. Kaki's is up to getting the garage. I'll put the lockpick back in. Alright. I think that's everything. We've got to call it a day. We're going into day 7. Yeah. The east-facing villa. Yeah. Very east. I did find at least 4 more new rooms. The laundry room, the passageway, the music room, and something else. What, the East Wing Hall, maybe? A week about... Yeah! Wow, my first week! Oh. That's fun. Yeah, the East Wing Hallway might be my other one. Well. I found some new items, apparently. I feel like I didn't really achieve much there either.